Guys, by the end of this video, you will have discovered why most of the traders who trade higher time frames actually are profitable. And if you know what I'm going to show you in this video, you will not only be able to anticipate very large moves in the market. I'm talking about thousands of pips. I'm talking about a full year of movement, okay? Where you will be able to look at the next coming year and know where the price could be going, okay? I'm not saying that you will be able to predict, but you will be able to analyze a full year of price. What I'm going to show you here is a secret that most of your mentors don't want you to know, but I'm here to give it to you guys for free. And I know that if you apply this, you will see a very drastic change in your technical analysis and you'll be able to see charts differently. So without wasting any time, guys, if you're new to the channel, leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and also comment down below with your thoughts. So let's go onto the screen and I'll show you guys how this is done and why you need to learn this. Let's go on the charts now. You guys have heard of people talking about scalping. Even me here, I've talked about scalping on lower time frames like a 5-minute chart, 15-minute chart. Even we've talked about the daily chart for day trading, weekly chart. But have you ever heard of anybody telling you about the yearly charts? The yearly charts. And that's what I want to show you guys today. After you look at what I'm going to show you today and understand the premise or the reasons why I am showing you this, your trading is going to change drastically and you'll be able to see very large moves happening in the market. So we're going to go through some charts so that we can see how this affects the entire movement of a currency pair or tradable instrument throughout the year. So here we're on the AUD USD chart and we are looking at the 5-minute chart here. You can see this is the noise on the 5-minute chart. Now there's nothing wrong about the 5-minute chart scalping and day trading and whatever, but I want you to see how you can capitalize on large moves that also these large players like hedge funds, big banks use to get positions that they can hold for even 2-3 years at a time. So we are going to go to the 12 months, which is 1 year. This is a yearly chart. Each of these candles represents one single year. So I want us to analyze this so that you can see the impact of this chart, this yearly chart, on the entire market. Now you can see that there are very few years here that are shown, but it shows from 1971, okay, when the AUD USD chart was introduced, up to date, which is 2024, coming to an end. So this whole range here, all these candles that you see here, represent the entire history of the movement of AUD USD. You can see it has been moving in between this range. What is the general direction of AUD USD? If you just look at this chart currently, we saw that when the AUD USD was launched, for the first 3 years it went up and then it created the highest price it has ever reached, okay? And then from then it has been dropping. It dropped from there and then it came down up to 2001. That is when it bounced and then it went up to 2012. Then from 2012 to date, it has been moving down. So this is the current movement of AUD USD on the yearly chart. Now, what does this mean for you, a trader who is trading on a daily chart, on a weekly chart, on a 5-minute chart? What does this mean? This means that if you do not know how the current trend on a yearly chart is, you may be making mistakes on a lower time frame thinking that the market is bullish while the bigger pressure is coming from the yearly chart, which is pressuring AUD USD to push lower. You can see that for the past 1, 2, 3, and now this is the 4th year. For the past 4 years, AUD USD has been pushing to the downside. Now, there is nothing wrong with you scalping on the lower time frame to get those quick reversals. But if you are a person who likes to catch large pips or catch very many pips in the market, you want to look at the yearly chart. The yearly chart will tell you what the potential is for the upcoming year. You can see that this year we are in, which is 2024, AUD USD is going to close bearish. There's no doubt about it. It's going to close bearish. Now, if it is going to close bearish here, what do we expect next year to produce? We expect next year to also continue pushing bearish. Now, where do we expect AUD/USD to go? We expect AUD/USD to go down to this level right here, but it is going to pause around this week here because there is liquidity around this week. So this is where it might pause and give us a quick reversal, like for 5 months or 5 to 6 months. Then it may continue pushing down to this line. This is the destination for AUD/USD, which you're seeing the chart is showing here. It might go down up to 2028. That is when it will reach here, around 2028. So this is where we will be looking to start buying AUD/USD, maybe if it gives us movement to the upside. But if it breaks below this level, we are going to continue holding AUD/USD so for so many years. We are only going to be looking for selling years. This is a yearly chart. Now, do you trade the yearly chart? Of course you don't trade the yearly chart, but the yearly chart gives you a better understanding of the general or current direction on a high time frame for the entire year. You can see that this chart for AUD/USD is bearish. Okay, it is bearish. It is heavily bearish. It's not showing any signs of going bullish right now. So next year we expect AUD/USD to even continue going bearish. So having that understanding in your mind, you come into 2025 knowing that you are only going to be looking for selling opportunities on AUD/USD for long-term trading. That is position trading, swing trading. For day trading and scalping, you can be looking for intraday trends, which can happen on the 4-hour chart, daily chart also. You look at the high highs, high lows, just quick reversals for you to take buy opportunities on AUD/USD. But for the entire year, your general thinking will be bearish. So after you've looked at the 1-year chart, you can come down now to the monthly chart and you see, you compare. Okay, let's look at the monthly chart for AUD/USD. You can see now, when you look at the monthly chart here, you can see that it has been pushing down. It's been going down for quite some time, so many years. It's been pushing down with just a few months, like 2 months of an uptrend and reverses. You can see here it's been producing some two months of quick uptrends, like here 1 month up, 1 month up, then it continues lower. 2 months up, it continues lower. 1 month up, it continues lower. 1 month up, it continues lower. Okay, then here it produced 1 to 3 months, then it continued lower. It just produces 2 to 3 months of a retracement above, then it continues lower. As you can see here, it has produced 1 to 3 consecutive months of a downtrend. So what we expect next year, early next year, for the first quarter, is that it might produce like a quick retracement of 2 months going up, maybe 2 months, but the general direction we are looking for is down next year. So we are looking for AUD/USD to go lower. I remember I gave you guys a very good prediction for this market using the liquidity techniques, or the liquidity that banks use. Okay, I told you that once the market breaks below these wicks here, this is the week I told you the market will break. If it breaks below this wick, it is going to continue lower for a very long time. So this is what you're looking at. Now, I don't want to tell you that this is the only way you're going to be able to find trades. We can also look at gold. Let's say look gold, XAU/USD. Okay, we are going to look at it on a monthly chart, and then we're going to look at it also on the yearly chart. You can see on the monthly chart that it is going up like this. Gold is going up. But before you look at the monthly chart, you go up to the yearly chart, which is 12 months. Okay, let's look at how gold has been moving. Now you can see here, since 1997, gold has produced only big candles, and you could only know when you go on the 12-month chart that this year, we have been 2024, has produced the biggest move of gold since gold chart was introduced. You can see that that is the biggest move that gold has produced. All right, so this year 2024, gold is closing heavily bullish as the most traded year ever since gold was introduced into the trading charts. This year has been its biggest move. So you can see that this is a bullish year for gold. It has been bullish for a very long time, except for 2013, 2014, 2015. Gold was going down. But ever since that time, it has been moving up from 2016 up to 2024, with just 1 year, 2018 and 2021, where we had the pandemic here in 2021. That is where the pandemic was actually still disturbing people. But from that time, we've seen that gold has been pushing up. And generally, when you look at the monthly chart, I mean the yearly chart, gold is going up. So you as a trader, of course, when you go down to the daily chart, to the 4-hour chart and all that, you'll find that there is some retracements. You'll find that there are small retracements on the 4-hour chart going down like this. On the 1-hour chart, you can scalp those trends like that, the breakouts, you scalp them going up. But if you are a wise trader and you really want to trade and catch very big pips on gold or any other instrument, look at the yearly chart. Last year closed bullish, you can see. So this year, if you only looked at buying gold and holding gold long term, right now you'd have closed this as a millionaire. This year you'd have closed it as a millionaire. Okay, so at the end of this year, I'll produce for you guys a video showing you my anticipated moves for the major currency pairs and gold for the coming year. So stay tuned, subscribe so that you don't miss that video. That video will be very important to show you some of the things you should expect this coming year. So you can see this move. Let's look at Euro USD. Okay, let's look at Euro USD and see on the yearly chart Euro USD, Euro dollar, and see what happened this 2024 and what we are looking at for 2025. So this is a yearly chart from 1971 up to 2024. You can see that from 1971, euro dollar has been creating an uptrend with some years of some downtrends, but it has been generally creating an uptrend here. From 2008, I think that is when we had the credit crunch from 2008, where there was economic crisis. Okay, from 2008 we had Euro USD starting to lose value against the dollar. Okay, with just a few years like 2009, it went up against the dollar, 2012, 2013, but the rest of the years it has been going down against the dollar. So the dollar has been gaining value against the euro for a very long time, since 2008. Okay, we don't see any recovery on the euro anytime soon. This chart is going to continue falling for a long time. I expect that euro dollar is going to fall this coming year to cover that week. Okay, to cover that week of 2021 here, I mean 2022, and then from here it might fall lower to this level right here, around 4 more years of euro dollar falling down. Now, I don't want to tell you that next year is going to be bearish, but the chances are more than 50% that euro dollar next year is going to fall lower to this week here. Okay, and then the following year it might continue lower. So the general bias for euro dollar is bearish. So next year, when you're looking for your trades, look for your trades on a bearish market for you to hold longer term. If you look at the monthly chart, it will become more clear to you where the direction of euro dollar is right now. You can see on the monthly chart, it has had some months where it is creating highs like this, but generally you can see that the market is pushing lower on a very high time frame. You can see this is the last high it has created. Now it is beginning. For the past 3 months it has been dropping, so we anticipate that it is going to drop down to this red line right here. So if you're trading like this from a very high time frame, you can easily understand where the market could go, and you will catch so many pips just trading this way. All right, of course, this is not the only thing that you consider before you enter a trade, like using Fibonacci, using the one candlestick strategy that I showed you on the channel, and many other things. Right, let me show you just on one more currency pair. All right, let us randomly choose a currency pair. Like for example, let's choose GBP CAD, okay? GBP CAD, just randomly, right? On the yearly chart, what is GBP CAD doing on a yearly chart? Because when we see on the yearly chart, we will be able to understand where GBP CAD could be going. So you can see since 1975, okay, GBP CAD has been losing value, gaining value, losing value. The first 2 years after it was launched, it dropped in value. Then for 4 years it went up. Then for another 4 years it went down. For 3 years it went up, like that. So it has been pushing up and down. Then from 2002 it pushed down up to 2010. Then it recovered for 5 years. It was pushing up, and then it pushed down here where it has been ranging from. So here it is trying to recover. For the past 2 years, GBP CAD has been recovering its value, okay, for the past 2 years. So this 2024 is closing. We expect the pound will gain value against the Canadian dollar, hopefully to this previous year's highs, like here. Okay, let me show you what that looks like on the monthly chart. So on the monthly chart, you can see what I'm telling you. These candles represent months. You can see that there's a rejection week right here, and GBP CAD is now pushing higher. Okay, for these months, several months from 2022, it has been pushing up. So we expect that GBP CAD is going to continue pushing up to these previous highs right here, up to 2027, 2028, around there. That's when GBP CAD will reach here. Of course, there will be some months where it will go down maybe for 2 months, but generally it's going to push up to that point there. So I believe you guys have understood everything that I have shown you here. If you go and you look at other pairs, guys, you will be surprised at how simple looking at the charts is on a high time frame, on a yearly chart, monthly chart, for you to see the bigger picture. So if you found value with this, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, guys. Join the channel membership. It's just about $2-3 a month. In the channel memberships, you can ask me to do for you any video and I'll do it for you as soon as possible. Thank you guys as usual for watching. Until next time, peace and out.